Hi, I'm Sinead Buckney and I design and make contemporary sustainable jewellery with gold and silver and unique gemstones I've collected on my travels. I started studying gemology back in 2010 and we ended up moving overseas. Being in India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, I was in all the places that had all these gemstones, so it kind of fueled a bit of an addiction and a passion. It was just incredible. The inspiration and everything there is just so amazing. I took so many photographs. I collected lots of things like the saris and the embroidered kind of materials. So I've got an endless source of inspiration to keep me going for a long time. I start with all that. I'll take a picture that's particularly drawing my attention that day and I'll just do sketches over and over again, and there's usually one thing that keeps kind of coming, so I'll take that element and I'll start making that in wire. So I'll kind of make almost sketches but in silver. Because I've got the wire elements, I can do one combination. I can take a quick picture and then I can move it around and do a different combination. Once I've kind of got one that I've decided on, then I'll move on to making that in a kind of permanent one, and then the whole process starts again. I kind of use that as a starting point, but then I'll cut it up and I'll make it into different things on another day. So there ends up being almost never the same design twice. I love when you can see that it's been made by nature, and what are the chances that of all the things that had to come together to make this crystal emerge from the ground, and those tiny little inclusions show you that it is something that hasn't been man-made. I've chosen just to focus on precious metals and gemstones because jewellery by its nature has always been a sustainable industry. Jewellers have always collected gold, scraps, the dust, everything, and old pieces of jewellery. You can always melt it down and use it again to make a new piece. Yeah, I'm super lucky to have my own dedicated space, like my happy place. I'm in another world when I'm on the bench working with my tools. I often have lots of things in there that have inspired me, little trinkets that I've gathered from around the place, works that are in progress, designs that I'm working on. I've got my sketchbooks in there that I can look to for inspiration. It's important to have that little space and work with it wherever we are, always having my place where I can do my work. I really have a strong focus on sustainability, and what that means, like for a business, I choose to use packaging that's not just recyclable but can be reused. The gemstones that I choose to buy are not flawless, so they are more the ones that might have been rejected by other people, so it's not been a waste that they've been dug out of the ground. It's going to be durable to last you a long time, and it's able to be changed if your style changes in the future. It's about slow fashion and something that you fall in love with, and you really have to think about buying it. It's not something you just buy on an impulse. I want people to really love it and have thought about it for a while and know that they definitely want it with my work. That to me is sustainability. I love doing custom orders because I know that I'm making a piece that is exactly as the person wants it. It's made specifically for them and they're going to love it. And I talk with the customer, find out what their style is, what their lifestyle is, what is something that appeals to them, what will be comfortable for them to wear every day. Hope that they fall in love with the piece, and it just brings them so much joy. I especially love it if someone gets compliments on their jewellery, because there's nothing better than somebody noticing your great style that you've got, and you can tell the story of, you know, who made it, and they made it specially for you. And as you wear it and you think of like special moments in your life, the jewellery kind of adds and gathers a story, and it just gets more sentiment over time. And I love the connection that people have to pieces of jewellery.